Okay, we're going to catch up with Jessie Diggins, who is 12th today. Very strong day for Jessie. Tough conditions, tough course, and we're going to get in touch with her and see how her day went. So Jessie, you had a superb day today, 12th, and 4 American girls in the top 20. I think only Norway had a better, had more. They had 5 in the top 20. Talk about your race and how you're feeling.
Yeah, I mean, I'm so psyched for the team. I think it's amazing to see in the last couple of years, where we've come from, and now we're turning heads and putting, I think as an entire men and women's team, we got 5 in the top 20, and that's super sweet. So, yeah, going into the race, I was really excited because I know that the wax techs and coaches have done a great job, and I always have confidence in my equipment, knowing that my skis are going to be as fast as they can possibly be and stuff. So that definitely gives me a lot of confidence, knowing that all my equipment's working good. And I don't know. I mean, this was my first time racing the full course here, and so I was a little bit not sure what to expect. I knew it was going to go by fast. I didn't know it was going to be like 12-ish minutes fast. I definitely was. I got to the end and I was like, man, I kind of wish I had another kilometer to keep working on this course. But it was really exciting, and it was pretty cold out there. Might have frostbit a couple fingers, but it was totally worth it.
So, how did you find the course itself? It looks tough. How does it compare to other 5Ks you've done?
I guess it's interesting because you really have to go straight from the gun, because you hammer up these really steep hills, and I guess the challenge is in keeping your focus and your tempo through these long grinding uphills, because you do get the first 2 downhills, you get quite a bit of recovery, and then the last downhill has got a really technical corner that was causing a lot of angst for me earlier, because earlier this week it was a sheet of ice. And I was like, man, this is going to be really dangerous. But it ended up being pretty good today. They tilled it up well. So, but the course is interesting because you just have to hammer from the gun, and you can't give up any seconds, because you just have to count on your ability to buffer lactate and recover on those downhills and really glide it out well.
Just talking about the cold. And watching all the skiers out there, we're sitting here watching it on the internet, but you can just feel how brutally cold it is. How do you deal with that? I guess it's a combination of mental and physical to fight that off.
Yeah, I mean, and for me, coming from Minnesota, I'm used to skiing in pretty cold temperatures a lot of the time. So I'm not actually that bothered by racing in the cold during the race. Afterwards, it's like, wow, that kind of hurts when the blood comes back to your hands. But I guess I'm not really that bothered by it. You just have to be able to layer and be able to change your layers so that the sweat doesn't make you freeze.
Cool. So were you in Kusumo last year?
No, this is my first time here.
Okay. So what's your impression of the land of the no sun, so to speak?
Yeah, I'm definitely a sunshine girl. I really like having light. So for me, it's a little bit I'm definitely excited to go back to having more than just a couple hours of sunlight in the day. That said, the venue here is really sweet. You can walk to everything. It's so nice. Between races and stuff, you can, within 3 or 4 minutes, be from your cabin to the wax cabin, and that's really nice to not have to worry about transport. So, there's a lot of really great things about this venue, and yeah, it's sweet.
All good. So I was talking to Alex Harvey earlier, and of course everybody's a good portion of the skiers are heading over to Canada for the Quebec World Cup, the first one. Have you raced there before?
No, there's a lot of places this year I haven't been because I've never done the first half of the World Cup before.
So and it'll be your first time in Quebec as well?
Yeah, it's going to be Alex Harvey Mania. I'm really excited. It's going to be like a festival.
Absolutely. How's your French, mon ami?
I took Spanish in school, and by now I think I've forgotten even that. So My French isn't great, but a lot of my relatives and family are coming up, and my mom can speak French fairly well, so that'll be exciting.
Hey, there you go. So you have an instant translator with you. Well, listen, Jesse, that was a great day today for the American team. Keegan on the podium again. It's got to build confidence going forward, eh?
I think so. Yeah, it's really cool to see, like, you know, just like years and years and years of work pay off. It's cool to have that, confirmation that, hey, if you work hard and you believe, and it's gonna turn out, it's gonna work out. So I think, it's great to see that for Keegan. We always, of course, are cheering her on and rooting for her, and I think it's great for, like, tons of young skiers in America, everywhere, including me, just to see that, if you work hard, you will go places. So that's sweet.
Absolutely. Well, you guys are sure affirmation that hard work pays off, and it's great to see you guys out there. And I like to echo Keegan's comment about the socks being a part of the formula. So we're going to wish you all the best tomorrow and look forward to connecting with you in Quebec.